something poetic about the way a garden can shift your mood. How stepping through a single frame of space can change the way you feel. That's quite the power of the Torii gate. In Japanese culture, a torii isn't just an entrance, it is a threshold, a symbolic passage from the ordinary to the sacred. Traditionally, it marks the boundary between the human world and the divine space of a Shinto shrine. But when you bring that idea into your own garden, it transforms from symbolism to experience. Imagine walking through your yard, the soft crunch of gravel beneath your feet, the air heavy with the scent of bamboo or jasmine, and ahead of you, a simple wooden torii gate. Instantly, the space beyond feels different, more intentional, more alive. The beauty of a Japanese-inspired torii gate lies in its balance. It is minimalist, yet deeply expressive. Made typically of wood, often cedar or cypress, its clean lines and natural hues merge effortlessly with the landscape around it. Nothing about it feels forced. It is architecture that breathes. The classic form is simple: two vertical pillars and two horizontal crosspieces, the upper beam slightly curved, creating a sense of gentle ascent. It is that subtle upward movement that makes the design so captivating. It draws the eye, as if inviting you to lift your gaze, to move forward with a sense of reverence and peace. In a garden setting, a torii gate can act as a silent storyteller. It marks transition from one mood to another, from the public to the private, from the everyday world into your personal sanctuary. It doesn't have to be a large or ornate. Even a modest structure built thoughtfully can create a powerful sense of intention. And it is that intention that defines Japanese design, the belief that every object, every form should have meaning. The wood is left as natural as possible, allowing the grains to speak for themselves. The joinery is precise but humble. Every line is deliberate, every proportion measured for harmony rather than grandeur. What makes a wooden torii gate so ideal for modern gardens is how gracefully it adapts to different styles. Whether your space is lush and green or more minimalist and stone-based, the gate doesn't compete, it complements. It becomes a part of the rhythm of the landscape, a visual pause between movement and stillness. The wood itself is alive with warmth. Over time, exposure to the elements softens it. The color deepens, the surface weathers, and it begins to blend seamlessly into nature. This aging process isn't something to resist. It is part of the gate's beauty. It mirrors the Japanese concept of finding elegance in imperfection and grace in transience. When you pass beneath a torii gate, there is an almost ritualistic feeling. It is not grandiose or ceremonial. It is quiet. You slow down. You notice. You become aware of your breath, the sound of the wind, the texture of wood against your hand. The gate becomes a moment of mindfulness in physical form. In practical terms, a wooden Torii gate can also serve as a design anchor. It gives structure to a pathway, frames a width, and offers a focal point for your garden composition. But beyond function, it adds presence. It gives your garden a soul. Many people interpret Torii in their own way, not as a religious symbol, but as a universal expression of respect for nature and space. And that is the essence of Japanese design philosophy, the ability to distill spirituality into simplicity. Building one doesn't require grandeur. Even the most basic structure, crafted from reclaimed or untreated wood, carries the same timeless grace. The key is proportion, keeping it grounded, balanced, and aligned with its surroundings. When done right, it feels as though the gate has always been there. Lighting can enhance that effect beautifully. A soft downward glow at night turns the gate into a serene silhouette, a quiet guardian watching over your garden. It is not about decoration. It is not about decoration. It is about atmosphere. And that's the essence of a Japanese-inspired wooden Torii gate. A portal not just into your garden, but more into a mindful way of being. So until next time, happy decorating.